Yo, what is up? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get max luck, which I must admit is pretty OP. Please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It is completely free. And yeah, let's get straight into this. So I believe if you do everything correctly, you can get about 3000% luck, which obviously is absolutely insane. But there is a lot of stuff that you actually need to do to be able to get around about 3000. So first of all, I'm going to turn on debug, because if you don't know, in the settings, if you turn this on, you can actually get a lucky percentage in the bottom left. So I'm going to do that. So right now we've got 700%, which obviously isn't great. Now the first way I'm going to boost it is by obviously putting on a lucky evolved potion. So let's shove some of these on. Also, speed evolved doesn't increase your luck, but it does increase your hatch speed, obviously. So, you know, you'll be able to get way more stuff. So if you're ever opening eggs, always put on Lucky Evolved, Speed Evolved, and Mythic Evolved. Now, of course, also to increase your luck, you want to put on your Infinity Elixir, but I'm going to do this last because obviously I don't want to waste any second with an Infinity Elixir, which, by the way, I have 120. That is absolutely crazy. Let me know how many Infinity Elixirs you've got in the comments because, bro, this update is so OP for Infinity Elixirs. Now, another thing I'm going to quickly mention, for additional luck, what you want to do is try and get in a server with a bunch of friends. Now, obviously, if you've got a VIP, or if you don't have a VIP, just try and join a public server together, because every friend that you're in a server with, you will actually gain an additional 10% extra luck. So yeah, make sure you invite all your friends. As you can see, all these people in my VIP right now, they're actually giving me 10% luck, which, by the way, it stacks. So obviously, so what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 people in my VIP right now. That means I'm getting 80% extra. So yeah, that's awesome. Another way to get extra luck, which I feel like some people may have forgotten about, but do not forget this. In your index, right? Obviously, you know, I'm sure most people have done their overworld index, but of course, with the new update, they actually added a whole new index, which is called the minigame paradise. Now, if you complete this, you actually get an additional 50% luck inside of the minigame, well, with the minigame paradise egg. So obviously, you know, make sure you get this done, because an extra 50% luck for doing this, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's permanent luck. So yeah, really, really OP. Now, another way to get some extra luck is by getting a legendary pet. So if you don't know, when you hatch a legendary pet, you will get an additional luck for like 5 minutes. So let me just see if I can get one right now. Okay, for some reason, this is taking ages to get a legendary. Let me just go to the Infinity Egg, because the Infinity Egg is definitely by far the best way to get this. But if you're going to go AFK hatching, you don't really need to worry about like going to the Infinity Egg or whatever, because you'll get it pretty commonly. Anyway, oh yeah, by the way, with the Infinity Egg, make sure you click the minigame paradise, because that way you can open the Infinity Egg with the new eggs. And look, boom, literally instantly a legendary with the Infinity Egg. It's crazy. Anyway, let me turn off debug for a sec. So down here, it will say lucky free. As you can see, it's only like 4 or 5 minutes, but you get an extra 30% luck. So yeah, that's pretty OP. That's just another thing to consider. Now, I'm just going to put on an Infinity Elixir. I know I'm going to be technically wasting this right now, but I just want to see what we're up to. So with an Infinity Elixir, which obviously is going to double your luck. So these are really OP. Like I said before, I strongly recommend only using these when you're actually doing something. You know, you never just want to use one when you're doing nothing. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. That is a big waste, because they're really OP. Now, I'm up to 2,420. Now, you might be thinking, how else are you going to boost your luck? So, there is also a way you can boost your luck with the pets. Now, as you can see, this is my World 2 loadout, which, by the way, I mean, I must admit, I am pretty stacked right now. Look at this, dude. I have literally a full team of the Mythic Game Masters, bro. Okay, anyway, flex over. I know, that was a quick flex right there. But look, also, they've also got all team up V. Bro. Okay, anyway, let's get to the point. So, with the eggs, with my, well, my eggs loadout, I should say. Basically, I have a bunch of tier 3 legendaries with the enchantment High Roller. Now, this will increase your luck a lot, because every single pet that you have with High Roller, you actually get an additional 10%. So I've got 11 pets right here. So this is an additional 110%. And I'm pretty sure if you've got an Infinity Elixir on, this will actually go up to 220%, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, pretty OP if you ask me. I strongly recommend that you use shiny pets, by the way. Shiny legendary tier 3 pets. If it's not a legendary tier 3, you won't be able to get the High Roller enchant. Now, the reason I recommend shiny is because, let's just head over to the Void right now. If you don't know, with the shiny pets, basically, you can have 2 enchantment slots. As you can see, like, if I click on a shiny, I've got 2 enchantment slots there. a regular pet, you only have one. As you can see, look, one slot. So that's why I strongly recommend if you're going to have a full team of high roller pets, make sure that they're all shiny, because the chance of the high roller pet enchantment is actually pretty low. Like, it's pretty rare. It's 1 in 1,570. So yeah, sometimes you can get really lucky with a high roller enchant and you can get it within like your first 10 spins. Other times it's going to take a ridiculous amount of time. Like, trust me, I've been here for like 15 minutes without getting the high roller enchant. Sometimes you can be really unlucky like that. So if you've got a shiny pet, you've got double the odds. You're basically halving it, to be honest. So yeah, strongly recommend that if you're trying to go for high roller, because that will massively help you out for sure. Also, obviously, you need a lot of gems to get a full high roller loadout. So I recommend, if you are trying to get loads of gems, put on your Team V pets on, just like so. And also, if you've got these mystery boxes, use your mystery boxes, because they give a lot of gems. Like right now, I have, what, 191 million. I'm just going to use 10. Let's see what we can go up to. So 191 million. We're going to use these right now. And it's going to give us like, whoa. Okay, we just went up like, what was that? Like 7 mil gems from just 10. So yeah, strongly recommend that. That's the fastest way to get gems, I'm pretty sure. Now, another way to get an additional 200% luck is actually from the board game. Now, this does kind of involve luck, but to be honest, it's actually not that difficult to get. Like, if you just join a public server, then chances are that server will probably have it on, to be honest. If not, just change public server. And yeah, you should be able to find a server that has like a lot of luck. Like right now, in my VIP, if I turn off debug a second, I currently have over 1 day of 200% luck. So that's pretty OP. Now, the way you get it done, basically, just go over to the dice, you know, where you roll the dice, just go into the board game. Here we go. So basically, I'm just going to use a singular dice just for this example. You want to go to the question mark, which is right here. We're about to go on it. There we go. And as you can see, the middle one, 200% server luck for 5 minutes. And we're probably going to get it because it's a 20%. Oh, no, we got the evolved potions one. That's all right. Now, another thing I want to mention is you don't need to use your infinity elixirs, technically, because if you are rolling on the board game, you can actually, if you land on the question mark, you can actually get a instant infinity elixir for, I think it's like, what is it, like a 10% chance or something? Let's see if it pops up. Okay, no, it didn't. It popped up on that other one. Yeah, one of these options, sometimes it'll be that you can get an instant infinity elixir. So yeah, that's pretty OP. Also, you can also obviously get the infinity elixirs from those circles as well, like I just got right there. So do keep that in mind. If you go AFK farming the board, you will get a decent amount of like infinity elixirs for free. So that is pretty cool. Now, I know this is extremely cringe for the free-to-play players, and I'm so sorry, but I have to mention this. I mean, this video is all about luck. So let me just show you this game pass here. There is a double luck game pass in the game. Now, I don't know how much it costs. Let's just see if I can just... Oh, there we go. So it costs 529 Robux, so it's kind of expensive, but to be honest, I feel like it's worth it. If you're going to buy a single game pass, I actually kind of strongly recommend you buy the double luck, because let's be honest, that's pretty OP. Just something to consider if you don't have this. This will literally double your luck. It's a really good game pass. If you are going to be buying Robux to buy that game pass, please use my star code. It is star code VIEW, which is obviously my user, View, and then press add. Anyone that uses my star code when buying the Robux, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Really, really does help me out. Do let me know in the comments if you are using my star code, because I want to personally thank you. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is basically all the ways that you can get max luck. Now, let me just quickly head to the infinity egg real quick, just to get that legendary boost. Because like I said, you basically get it instantly with this. So it's pretty cool. Okay, there we go. We've got a legendary. Now let's teleport back. Let's make sure I got my high roller pets on. There we go. Yep. Now let's put an infinity elixir on. And here we go. So I currently have 2,859. Which I have seen it go up to 2,900 before, which is basically 3,000. But I don't really know what I'm missing. I think a few friends aren't in my server right now. That might be why. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Make sure you do all this, because obviously, yeah, it's pretty OP. Now, what I'm going to do... Oh, by the way, if you are going to be obviously using max luck, make sure you use this glitch. I've explained this so many times now, so I won't go too far or too much in detail. Basically, go over to the roll the dice. When you hit the continue button, you can then move, then go over to the egg, click continue, and then you can also roll your dice. As you can see, I can auto roll, and then press R on your keyboard, R or E, and you can pretty much auto roll and also auto hatch at the same time. It's pretty OP because you can get like infinity boosts and luck boosts while doing this. So yeah, make sure you do that glitch. They still haven't patched it, which is interesting. So it probably won't get patched. Or maybe in the next update, I guess. Who knows? Also, if you're going to be opening eggs, you can also obviously spam R or E, which speeds up your hatching speed a tiny bit because it like glitches out the animation. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. Now, I was going to AFK this egg, but currently in my VIP, we don't have it right now. So that's all right. So for the final like 4 minutes, basically, of my infinity elixir, I guess I'm just going to hatch this robot egg, or the, sorry, the cyber egg, I mean, to try and get the mech secret. So let's see if we can get it. Well, unfortunately, we didn't hatch it just there, but it's all right. I mean, it was literally only 4 minutes or so. So, yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed. Please do make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Also, comment the color red, just like this dice right here, because I want to see who's made it to the end of the video. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you have a really good day. Actually, hold on a second. Let me just quickly claim this, because I keep forgetting to. There we go. But yeah, hopefully you have a really good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.